All right, video number 2 on thoughts about doing prayer walks. Number 1 was upward. We focus on building that prayer muscle with God, that conversational tone, just the conversation, the constant conversation. Number 2 is inward, and I don't mean focusing on us. But now we're going to focus on what we notice with the Spirit and God's help, what we notice about our surroundings, what we can lift up to God in prayer from inside us or even out loud. So, for example, I'm out here in the parking lot, all right? So let's just say this is a house, okay? It's our church building. Let's say this is a house. What are the things you come and notice? Well, there's a garden, there's vans, there's a lot of parking spaces, and so even if this were, not a perfect metaphor, but what could I pray? Obviously, they take care of their landscaping, so thank you for maybe, that you may be seen in the ordering of their chaos. Maybe they use it to feed people. Maybe if you see a big van, maybe they have a big family. Maybe pray for their finances. Maybe pray for their children. Maybe pray for their family. Maybe pray for the places that go in that van. If they have a lot of vehicles, or if they have toys in the yard or in the lawn, don't be creepy. We don't want to be like, oh, what are those people doing? But just take a quick inventory. Maybe even ask God to help you discern what's going on. God, tell me what to pray for these people. If you see toys in the lawn, if you see, if the lawn is disheveled, or they pray for their what's going on. Be creative. Think about anything that, if you were in that situation, what might lead you to having a disheveled lawn, or why would you have those toys, or why would you have that vehicle if they have a boat? Pray praises for them. Pray concerns about if they have medical conditions. Pray praises for the children. Pray for them to be raised in God. Just be creative, and you don't have to pray incredibly different complicated prayers for every single house, but also I invite you to actually notice what's going on with that house or that property, and ask God to do that. Ask God to help you with that. So number 2, inward, is what we can notice and what we can lift up to God. I mean, even if I'm praying over businesses over here next to us, notice what the business is, and pray for how that's impacted you with that business, or pray for how they may serve others. The sky's the limit when it comes to prayer. There is no way we can lose when it comes to prayer, because either we pray something was done to apply and God says, hey, I hear you trying, awesome job, good and faithful servant, or we hit something which matters and God says, I'll consider that, and he'll work in the ways he does. There's no losing when it comes to prayer. So step number 1, upward, ourselves, our conversation with God. Number 2, inward, what can we notice and lift up to God? All right, video number 3 coming.